So we gotta talk about this. So there's a new show on Amazon Prime called Harlem, right? And from what I see, it's four black women, and it's detailing their lives and their goings on in Harlem.
This is 4 black women?
Yes,
Okay.
right. And I saw a clip that was circulating on Twitter this past weekend. It was a scene where one of the characters, she has a short haircut, so she went to the barbershop to get lined up and stuff like that. And one of the barbers was just having like a super
Ratchet conversation.
like, yo, these women be busting it open for Twinkie, like just super extra, super animated. And that created a conversation, debates about the toxicity of the barbershop, and the barbershop is one of the worst places for people because it's so toxic, it's homophobic, but I saw a lot of people going, yo, I've been alive. I saw some people go, hey, I've been alive for 50 years. I've been in the barbershop 45 years because I used to get haircuts at home prior to that. I've never heard anything such of men in the barber seat. Now, you might get a customer saying something crazy, and not even to that magnitude, because we check each other in the barbershop. Especially if it's women and children around, too.
That's the point I'm getting at. As I wrote in my book, Urban Culture Decoded, barbershop is a staple of our community, right? It ain't just men in there. It's women bringing their young sons in there because for whatever reason, dad may not be around. So it's not a whole bunch of men in there having locker room talk. All of that's bullshit. And when I saw it, I cringed because we don't talk like that.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And busting between her teeth, all kind of crazy stuff. It was super exaggerated. But then this is a show about 4 women, and who knows who's directing this and the message, because there was another scene where they showed this girl in the bed with a guy, and his ass is in the air or his legs is in the air. Who does this?
Oh, man.
So you already know it's an attack on black men in some capacity. And come on, let's just stop it with this. The barbershop is where a lot of young men learn anything. Not just about sports, about responsibility, the whole 9 yards. Great politics conversations. You've seen Ice Cube's barbershop. It's more along those lines than it is that ratchetness. It was bad.
And it always lends to the point, like, anytime especially black men, have to defend ourselves from our spaces, we never listen. Like, nobody ever listens, because then I saw a bunch of gay black men going, well, you have no idea what it's like for me to go into the barbershop. Barbers are trying to make their money.
They here to get their money.
They're trying to make their money. They're not gonna go, nah, get up. And even if, and I even give it, because I've been in the barbershop and somebody has let the fag word fly. Like, but it's, if they need to, if, like you said, we check ourselves. If somebody needs to tell you to chill, they will tell you to chill. Like, all right, calm down, relax.
Absolutely. The most heated conversations is usually around sports or politics. You know what I mean? Or how to get some money. The hustlers is coming through. Back when they was selling bootleg CDs or this and that. So you got your hustlers coming through. Just like Ice Cube depicted it, is more of a, closely related to what the barbershop is. And it's usually the only business in the neighborhood owned by black people.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's think about that. It's the only one is the barbershop. We don't own the Chinese restaurants, the supermarkets, the liquor stores, check cashing places, in it. But the barbershop, we take pride in, because you see the brother open it up every day. And this is where we make a connection with the people in the community. And it's residual income, because you got to come back to get another haircut. Yeah. Especially if the service was to your liking. So I'm like, nah.
Somebody said rap top 5. That's all it is. Every day we just having the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never, she was busted. I'm tired of the over dramatics when it comes to black men. I'm tired of, and I had to explain this to people, because they always are confused when these things happen. I'll say, there is so much money in making black men look like monsters.
Absolutely.
There's so much money in making black men look like perverted or savages. There's so much money in there. There's book deals. There's shows. There is,
and to get your show even okayed, it has to pass a certain requirement.
Yeah.
And that's no real masculinity. If there is masculinity, because I heard 50 Cent just he broke a record for 200 million views.
Yeah, with 5 shows. Yes.
5 shows. It's all in that capacity. We got to be drug dealers.
Yeah.
We got to be hood drug dealers. Like, how many times are we going to run with this narrative?
Yeah. We got to talk about him later, too.
Yeah.
Somebody made a couple points on him. Well, also, I saw a comment that said, you got a shop in Harlem? Like, if you got one, you got a barbershop in Harlem, like, I'll go.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Put the address.
Put the address in there.
I'll go.
Absolutely.
And before we go to a commercial break, shouts out to
Pharrell Williams is the executive producer of that show.
Of course he is.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because I'm happy.
Yeah.
Clap along if you please. If you like what you just saw and would love to see more of the uncut, unscripted, unadulterated, spontaneous, off-the-rip information from me and Brother Malcolm, you need to become a member. Hit that link below because we're going to be going in on the after show.
And we have more exclusive content as well, so don't forget to hit that link. Peace.